On that note, though, I mean, we're here to talk about the culture of optimization, which feels like, I mean, in order to optimize, you sort of have to, I mean, I don't know, I'm making this up, but I think like what's implied in that is like discipline, like working toward a goal, no off
No,
days,
yeah.
right?
Knowing you have to know what you're optimizing for. Also, you have to
Yeah,
like, it sort of also assumes that you've identified that.
right.
Yeah.
So I happen to know that you've just gotten back from some time away. And can you tell me about why you decided to do what you did and what it was like and what it's like to come back?
Yeah. Um, so I did just get back from taking 10 days off of work, um, which to some, to some, and probably to a lot of other entrepreneurs out there, is a very radical idea.
Hmm.
Um, so it's funny to put it in terms of like, talk about like why you did what you did. Like it's like a really, big thing, but it sort of is. So yes, I did take 10 days off over my birthday and over Labor Day. Now we're
Hmm.
back. Um, and, it was a thorough unplugging.
Mm.
I didn't check my email. I didn't worry about, responding to other things. And and I don't feel bad about it.
That part.
It's also taken me years to kind of get to that place. But I
Mm.
um I think in the sort of course of my own entrepreneurial journey, became really interested in this idea of like time and how we spend it and what we do with it and who gets to say. And so it's become increasingly important to me to feel like really like ownership over my time. Like I get
Mm.
to decide how I spend it, and sometimes, and it's necessary to spend that in this sort of unplugged, not working space.
Hmm. Why, Emily, do we feel bad about it? About stepping away from anything, really? But I mean, I like, why do we feel bad about taking 10 days or taking a day?
Well, I mean, I think that it's so tied up in kind of external and societal pressure around what your time is for. And, are if your time is for maximizing, billable hours, then it is not a good thing to take a day off or take some time off.
Hmm.
Um, and so I think that for me also I was becoming more aware that I was sort of like ending every day by feeling bad about not getting enough things done.
Mm.
And at some point, I sort of refused to, sort of go on in
Hmm.
that sort of state. Like that can't be how this is or how life goes. So I think that the guilt and the comparisons and the I'm not doing enough is all feels so real. But
Hmm.
I think separating those feelings from like what is actually going on is sort of the hard work that's required.